This is the Electronic Research Products Tempo-Tuner. It does have a Selmer sticker here, but this was not made by Selmer. It's made by Electronic Research Products. It's originally intended to tune instruments to. It has a selector which allows you to choose pitches to tune to, but it also has a variable setting and a metronome setting. Well, sadly, the metronome setting does not work, and some of the tuning settings do not work, but the variable setting does work, and that's what we're going to have fun with. But specifically, let me give you a quick demonstration here. I'm going to turn it on, and you could set it to C, which is not working, B flat, also not working, A, working, but I don't know if that's A. Who has perfect pitch in the audience? That's F, but I'm going to tell you right now that that was not the right interval between what should be A and what should be F. That sounds like more than the third that it should be. So I'm going to guess that those pitch settings have not been tuned recently. Then we set it to variable. Here. The variable setting. Then we take this knob, which is marked tempo, I think for the metronome, but it also works for the variable setting. So that's where we're going to have the most fun. Oh, the metronome setting just is variable, like the variable setting, and there's no clicking or anything. So I'm going to guess that the metronome part is broken. Before we do what I plan to do, let's open this up and take a look inside. Shall we? Do you want to? Just say yes. Murmur yes. Nod assent. This is an extremely complicated procedure because, as you can see, the front is held on by this, which with a little research I found out was a regular head screw. Now, this may take some effort because I have to use this tool to unscrew this, so we'll just see how it goes. Watch closely. I think we're making progress. Are you still with me? Okay, yeah, see, I was right. It is a screw. Okay, so then we take this like this and turn it like this, and here we have the inside. But yeah, we can also see the electronics involved in this thing. So those of you who have any sort of grasp of electronics probably have more of an idea what you're looking at than I do, but here, let's get up close so you can see. Yeah, I'm going to guess that those pots down at the bottom would tune the set pitches. There's some cute graphics on here. You can take a look at Tempo-Tuner. Yeah. Anyway, so you can see the pots. There's some transistors in there. Yeah. So I don't know what part is the metronome. Maybe some of you do. Someone's looking at this going, dude, all you have to do is fix that part right there. I'm looking right at it. It's broken. But yeah. So that's what we're looking at. I'm just going to screw it back together and show you what I planned to do with this particular fun device. Because to be honest, I don't need an analog metronome, but I would like a small analog knob-theremin. I'm turning the screwdriver in a fashion that causes the screw to tighten. Should theoretically cause the screw to tighten. Under certain circumstances would cause the screw to tighten. In a perfect world, this screw would tighten. We're back to this device. Let's see if it still works. It does. Anyway, my idea was it would be really fun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put something in here where we're going to label the available pitches and create some sort of pointer so that you can choose those pitches and then play melodies by turning this knob. Notice I've put a heart sticker on this knob. Now, before you're offended or sickened by my defilement of this device, know that this knob is not original. Although this knob is original to something much older than this and actually made of wood. So if you're going to be offended about that. But it does have this really cool metal core. Actually, that might be Bakelite. Well, I don't know. In any case, I've defiled it. So what? It's got a heart on it. How about that? Okay. But that's a great pointer, right? And we need a pointer. So I used this Allen wrench device to remove it. You know, because if you're going to do this, because they're, you know, the market is glutted with tempo tuners, so I know someone else is going to be pursuing this soon. As you can see, I've taken a piece of paper and I've placed it around the knob. Okay, so I'm just going to trace this with my incredible amount of tracing skills. Oh Lord, yeah, this is not going to be very artistic when it's done. More rudimentary, I think. Let's just take it over right now to the Hohner Pianet T, where we will mark the tunings. Come with me. Set it to its highest note. So, in listening to the recordings of the Tempo-Tuner, I couldn't help but notice its engaging, aggressive, nasal, buzzy, irritating sound. And I wondered if there wasn't some way I could sort of EQ off that high end to get a more pleasant, inviting, perhaps warmer sound. And then I had the idea, why not whip out the old Moog MF101 Mooger pedal and then run the old Tempo-Tuner through that. The Tempo-Tuner has a 1/4 inch output from which you can hear the exact nasal sound that you heard. It's not the little speaker making that sound. It is EQ'd internally to make that grating sound. But yeah, there's a 1/4 inch jack on it, and so I plugged it right into the old MF101, and I'm going to control it with this CV pedal, and I think we're going to find that the Tempo-Tuner can be tamed a little bit. And let's see. Let's let's overdrive it for So yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can use it, and it sounds particularly interesting through the Mogerfoger. Please excuse my horrible performance and the missing heart, which I took off for a photo shoot and have not put back on. But this wonderful Allen tool really works just as well. So if you have that opportunity, you can always go the route of the Allen tool instead of the heart. Yeah, I obviously could have explored that a very great deal more than I did. But I just want to give you a little taste of what you could do. I mean, if you could find a tempo tuner, that is. Anyway, thank you for watching.